Hello, hello. Happy Friday. I hope everyone's doing well. It's been a week. It's been a busy week. And I'm looking forward to the weekend. But I think it's going to be a busy weekend. But that's okay. It's fine. But how's everyone doing? Hope you have planned for the weekend. Let's see. We don't have too much to chat about today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interest checks and 4 group buys. And then some random little announcements. All right, I think I'm gonna get some water. Then we'll get started. I shall be back in. I should probably get my water prior to starting stream. But here we are. It's fine. It's fine. I will be right back. Hello, Wobbly. How are you? Happy Friday. I hope you're having a good Friday or Saturday, depending where you are. And I hope you had a good week. Sorry, we're just getting some water real quick. Someone's asking me if they've met me before. I don't think so. Hello, Conan. How are you? Never been outside your house. No, I don't leave the house. I'm stuck inside this room. Yeah, I'm not allowed outside. My wife tells me I have to stay inside. I don't know why. I don't question it. It is her wish. And no, I'm kidding. No, it's someone in Discord, I guess, just learned that I don't believe you. You should believe me. Thought Alex might have you chained up next to Annette. No, luckily not. I escaped Alex's basement, so we're good. But then I just landed in a different locked up state, so it's
Fish
fine.
and a crab, dolphin and skate. One time I ate.
You did not have to do
an
that.
old
Thank
license
you,
plate.
Artemis.
Looking at
Hello,
me,
is this Shark
you'd
of
think,
D6?
sure, he's ate everything.
As you can tell, what am I saying? You can't tell. I am sporting Mudbeam. It's for the slightly special occasion today. And I'll just segue into the little announcement. Thanks, Nana. For those who don't know, if you did not tune into Novel Keys stream, Mudbeam is one of my favorite GMK sets. Artemis, thank you for the subscription. I don't know if I thanked you, but I really appreciate it. You don't have to do that. You can watch for free. So GMK is one of my GMK Mudbeam is one of my favorite GMK sets. I've had it since I put it on the Tofu. I've not taken it off. It's great, and I adore it. I reached out to so I've been kind of exploring more DCS sets. Obviously Grass Valley is coming to the group I is coming to an end on Monday, and we'll talk about that one in a second. And I thought that Mudbeam would look really good on DCS, and last week, I think, or the week before, yeah, last week, during the design session, we went through physical matching of colors, and we got pretty close matching Mudbeam to stock signature plastic colors for DCS. And that got me thinking, why don't we just run this as a DCS set? I reached out to Scud, the original designer of Mudbeam, back from 2021, and asked him, like, hey, are you planning to do a rerun of Mudbeam? It's my favorite set. If not, I would love to run it as DCS. And so he said no. He's no plans to rerun it. And gave me permission to sort of kind of take it over, at least for DCS. Maybe we'll run it in other formats later on. But for now, yeah, we'll be doing DCS Mudbeam. I look as Brad Pitt. Oh, snowing here. So I reached out to GMK to see if they can at least share kind of the initial colors that they matched. And Scud will, I need to probably ask him, but he offered to send the originals, like little plastic samples that he had. So I might still do that, because when I reached out to Novel Keys, because they ran the original GMK Mudbeam, I wanted to just let them know, I was like, hey, I want to run DCS Mudbeam. I think it'd be great. Did they want to be involved? Just sort of out of respect. They said yes. We kind of spoke about the colors a little bit, and I think we all agreed that it's close, but it's not perfect. So that means we will go through color matching with signature plastics to make sure that we get the color as spot on as we can with the original Mudbeam. It does up the MOQ, but it also means we can do custom, like the packaging similar to DCS panels. It won't be through Key Machine. It'll be sort of pre-order, which I also hope, I asked if we can also at least do the usual vendors that they work with. So we'll figure that out. We'll figure out pricing. Still working on the kitting. I think we have pretty much confirmed kitting, but I'll share a bit more information probably next week. Yeah, I'm excited. I think it'll be fun. It'll probably be around the same time as Stratos, which is fine. I think they're both very separate audiences, separate sets. Yeah, it should be fun. Brad Pitt with glasses? I don't think so, but I appreciate the compliment, Mikey. So speaking of DCS, Grass Valley, the group buy is ending in a few days, June 1st. It's doing incredibly well. Let me look at the most recent numbers. I did share it with someone. Let me check. So base kits, and again, not all vendors have updated. I keep poking some of them to update. I won't name names. But on base kit, we're at 155, which is amazing. So we hit the last price drop, so it's now the cheapest it'll ever be. Numpad, we're at 54. So that hit its price drop, which it's a pretty big drop for that price tag. And then Spacebar's at 42, so we're 8 away from meeting the first price drop. I'm hoping that hits it. Like, it's so close. And then Bay's at 49, and I think someone just bought another Bay today, so I think that got its discount, which is awesome. So I'm excited. Yeah, June 1st, it closes, and then we need to put in orders. I need to send a PDF of which keycaps are which colors, because I'm using 12 colors in total. And it has to be accurate. I'm not going to accept anything less. If they have a color that's the wrong key, yeah, I'm not gonna be happy about that. Yeah, so Stratos, KKP Stratos. Right now, I do have some initial pricing, but I'm just confirming with all the vendors. But estimated to start on June 15th and run probably a month. There's conversation in my Discord with Nana to see if I can find someone to do like a nice metal artisan. I think it's a great idea. I think it would be really awesome to do. Short time frame, I probably should have focused on it a bit more earlier, but that's okay. We will figure that out. And yeah, I'm collabing with Vic on Keycap Set. We will talk about that. It'll be just part of the IC. I'll just cover it. Got a few commissions going, and yeah, that's all for keycaps. I think. I don't think I have any other updates. Yeah, I think that's everything. And then for the macro pad, the new PCB should be here today. I don't know what time they'll show up, but it's not a huge priority. I did share some of the new colors for the enclosure yesterday on stream. So hello Speedy, that'd be almost Saturday, I think, for you. We're still on Friday. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so new PCBs are here, or they will get here today. And what I'll probably do for those that wanted it, it'll be somewhat limited. So 15 minutes. Man, okay. Enjoy your Friday still then for the next 15 minutes. I will send out a survey for what components of the enclosure do you want and what color. And I'll see if I can show some examples of that color. And then the bay pad, the PCBs are done. They're just waiting for some parts to assemble the rest. So some diodes and the microcontroller. I think they're estimated to take about a month. So it'll get here when it gets here. It gives me time to prototype the enclosure a bit more. And make sure kind of the case and kind of happy with it. And then I'll figure out what I really want to do with it. I think if it'd be cool to actually get it CNC'd, and have like a nice aluminum case, but we'll see. I think we're far from that. So, and there's many other things happening, keeping me busy. So I think it's all good. Let me switch to my Google Docs and start. Did you try a hot swap for the bay pad? I forget. No. So I did not. I could try mil-maxing it if anyone in the small group wants to use hot swap. I haven't tried. I haven't looked at it, to be perfectly honest. But I was going to offer, if someone wants their switches soldered, I can take care of it. I can list out what switches I'm willing to solder to it, which ones I have. But yeah, I haven't looked at mil-maxing it. Oh wait, for the bay pad, I'm stupid. No, same answer-ish, I guess. It is not a hot swap PCB, at least not currently. I don't yet know what's involved in doing a hot swap PCB from scratch, to be honest. But it's something I can look at. I think we're so early in it that that's still a possibility. I think it'd be kind of cool to do a hot swap one and solder PCB for those that want it. So yeah, it's something I can look at. Why do I have emails? Okay, it's fine. Are we good? We're good. I think we're good. All right, so we have a few ICs. DCS is making a comeback. Hello, R2D2. Happy Friday. Did you get your Manta yet? The one you won? Or was that on the way? Oh, that reminds me. The other update, Niku did send over or mailed the Lumen TKL. That'll be probably here next week. Then we'll go through and kind of show it on stream. I know Mango is doing it right now, so if you'd rather go watch Mango look at the Lumen, I won't be hurt. Because then do ICs today, which is fine. But yeah, hopefully it'll be here probably mid next week. Then I have some different builds planned. We'll kind of go through it. I have some switches on the way. And we'll try sort of different ones and different configurations. And I want to sync up with Nico right before just to sort of chat about some of that stuff. But I think it'll be fun. It's my first sort of official keyboard review. I'm reviewing a prototype, which I'm ecstatic. I'm excited. And I hope I do it some justice. So far, the keyboard, it looks and sounds incredible. So I'm excited. I think it should be a different footprint. I've soldered a couple and they're slightly harder to solder than normal such. Got it. Yeah, I can look into it. I think if I do a hot swap, like the hot swap sockets, maybe that's just another, like, I'm just going to let them, the PCB manufacturer, do it for me. It comes at a bit of a cost, obviously, but I'll cross that bridge when I get there. So, but yeah, so we have 2 DCS sets in interest check from GMK, and then we have a DCS in group buy and some fun things. Nana's to blame for me potentially not losing money, making my wallet a little bit lighter on the archetype artisans. I'll show it off. I think it's pretty awesome. But we'll get started. My fault is your fault. It's a good thing though. I think they're really nice. Oh, don't tell me Geek Hack is down. Hold on. This is not good. Maybe it's on Key Atlas. Oh no, it's up. Okay, cool. I thought Geek Hack would be down. I should stop relying on Geek Hack for these and just save the images. By the way, I have a new command. Links. And that will link you to the current Google Docs. And what I'll do is I want to have like a primary doc that will have links to all of these. So people who ever want to go back and maybe link to the VOD, I think it'd be kind of cool. But yeah, so DCS Vintage Motorsport. This is already headed in group buy in June. So June's going to be a pretty stacked month. This set is inspired by the famous Golf livery. It's designed to be an R2. So probably Mad Max did SA Motorsport Selectric, for those who don't know. Based on a multitude of requests to do this in cylindrical profile, doing it in DCS, using stock signature plastic colors. So this is the livery. I saw this in Mad Max's Discord. It looks insane, but I'll probably wait for MTNU. Is he going to do it in MTNU or just DCS? But yeah, this is the Golf livery. It's a very iconic racing livery. I've used it in my sim racing career. I wouldn't say career, my sim racing hobby in the past. And I think it's sort of, it has a huge history behind it. It's kind of cool to kind of see this in a kit. It is important to note that the blue and orange of the Golf livery weren't consistent. Not sure I agree with that. The set with the orange or Robin Egg RF-8X would look super nice. Yes. I agree. I think DCS on the RF-8X, specifically this one on that, I think would be really good. I think I saw him say he wanted to do it eventually. Oh, cool. That'd be awesome. The blue between the powder blue, workshop blue, and the seafoam green in some incarnations of the livery. The orange is between a more marigold yellow orange and a more red orange, depending on the specific car. I chose a more powder blue shade, an orange that leans more towards the red side of the spectrum. I like the blue. I like the blue a lot. I think, and listen, I this is ultimately his choice, and I respect Bobby for picking an orange, but I think this is it's too on the reddish side. When I think of the Golf livery, it's orange and blue. I love this orange. This is what I think of. Orange and blue. It's not the same orange though. Well, it's not the same orange. Maybe the saturation cranked up. More of a McLaren orange or papaya orange on the set, I mean. Yeah, so this is hard. Like, I don't think he is necessarily wrong in picking this slightly more reddish orange. Because I think if you do look at some photos, don't know if I can necessarily find an example here. Maybe this one. Hello, Yamanichi. How are you? I doubt this orange on the car is the same as the stock orange for DCS. So, let me get my... Oh god, do I really want to do this? I'm gonna feel bad. My little lunch bag of oranges. Didn't he also mention it varied from car to car? So, the Golf Orange has a specific paint code. 091, I think is what it is. And so yes, I think there was probably some liberties made on some cars having slightly different orange. But for me, I think not that one. These are kind of the ones that, at least for me, are closer to... Is that not going to focus? Okay, y'all don't get to focus on the color chips. To what I think of when I think of the Golf livery, Golf Orange. Let me see, Golf. Because it has a very specific paint code. Now, I don't know if he's necessarily referencing that photos are different. But again, it's his set, it's his orange. I think it still works, right? Like it's not a bad color combination. Shark, this set I'll turn. So this is DCS. I think it's what if you're asking if this is DCS. So DCS Vintage Motorsport by Bubby. Oh, what I have? Yeah, so I guess you kind of missed it earlier. But this is GMK Mudbeam, and this will be the set that'll go into DCS, which I'm very excited for. So I think, again, in terms of orange, I don't think Bobby is wrong in picking this one. I think it does fall into the more subjective view. I think when I consider Golf Orange, it's more, to me, it's more like of the vintage colors. See, there it looks a bit more reddish, right? So, but it's closer to this kind of orange. In terms of kitting, interesting that he included UK keys in the base kit. But pretty minimal base kit. So we have the 7 and 6, 6.25. You have TKL, you have F13, you have a second F and J. I do think generally, I think it's almost okay for kind of these smaller kits and smaller runs just to not have non-homing keys. Vintage also feels more pale, but in general it's a fun set. Yeah, it's a good set. I'm nitpicking it. I think it's probably better to poke at it. And again, like these aren't necessarily bad. I think the kitting is good. I don't love the purse, but since he's doing icon mods, it's kind of forced with that one. But the kitting is fine for the rest. And then you have your extension kit. So you have some windowed keys, which is nice. So those will be UV printed. And then some extra bars. I like the extension kit. This is nice. If it doesn't get EU vendors, we can order together. So hopefully, there will be EU vendors for DCS Mudbeam. LED keys are UV printed? Yes. From my understanding, it's the same with GMK. Any windowed keys are UV printed. Then you have a novelty kit. I adore the novelty kit. I absolutely adore it. You got a front of a car. Don't know which car. Almost looks like a Mustang, but I could be wrong. And then the little race car. I like it. I think it's nice. I don't know if these are UV printed or molds. They don't mention it. Just because we were talking about it from his Discord 3 days ago, I would like to do MTNU as a Q4 project. Oh, nice. It's $26 for 4 keys. I will. No, I can verify. I thought all windowed keys are UV printed, but I can ask for you just to make sure. Then you have your numpad kit, which is pretty solid, right? You have your 00. You have your equals. It's nice. I think he shared pricing. So pricing is actually pretty solid. So at 75 MOQ is 103. And if it reaches 150 MOQ is $92, which is really good. Extension starts at 44, drops down to 34. And then novelties 44 drops down to 31. And then numpad 29 drops down to 19. And the examples. I asked him what blue he used. He didn't tell me because I wanted to see it in person. But he's using OBJ. And here's some renders of the boards. I think it's a fun set. I'm a huge fan of the Golf livery. I'm a huge fan of race car liveries as a whole. Obviously, Stratos is based on a race car livery and a car itself. And I think this is priced really well. So I think the colors work. I think, yeah, you can kind of go through and nitpick whether the orange is the right orange. I think there were some discussions in here. But I like it, honestly. That'll be at Bull, prototype is Delta Kiko, type is Club, Geonworks, KTEX, and Keeps and Cables. Looks like baby blue. Yeah. The dog's not here. My wife's taking her for a walk, so I will, when the dog gets back, we'll give her a snack. Sorry about that. I promise you, I'll give her a snack. Sorry. Add it to the queue. Yeah, I will. All right, DCS Holy Caster. I'm a little biased in this one, primarily because this is a collaboration between Vic and myself. It's my first collaboration with someone, which is kind of great. So I'm pretty excited. So Holy Caster, Is it Shark? That's a set that's Shark. Hello, that's me. Hello, Aaron. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. That Shark and I are collaborating on. This is based off of Shuna from Tensura. That time it got reincarnated as a slime. I don't know much about the inspiration. Shark and I, exactly. I'm reading the text, Mikey. Yeah, it's a collaboration between Vic and I. And so Vic sent me the character that this is inspired by. And so we spent a bunch of time kind of picking some of the colors throughout. I just got back from picking up my nieces. Were you supposed to send that to us? That sounds like a text you're supposed to send to someone else. And so we spent some time kind of picking some of the colors. So we ended up with RDY, RDX, and RDW. So it is stock Signature Plastic colors. And the very first... it was to me? Okay. Cool. The very first iteration had Hiragana Sub-Legends, which was on theme. But I emailed Melissa from Signature Plastics just to get some quotes to understand, because there are two ways to go about it. Either we can get new molds made for Sub-Legends for DCS because they don't have Hiragana Sub-Legends, or we can go the UV printed route. So we opted to go UV printing. We got some quotes. It was a bit expensive, so we decided just to axe it. So we don't have Hiragana Sub-Legends, and this is sort of the set. I think it's pretty. I'm usually not into pink keycap sets. I sort of mentioned it last week or the week before, but I kind of like this one, to be fair. Give me 1 second. How do I text? Be right back. Give me 1 second. Gotta deal with something real quick. What? Hey, sorry about that. Let me turn everything back on. Okay. So, do you know the estimated pricing yet? We have initial quotes, but I haven't gone through and do the math in terms of with vendor markup and all that. So, don't have anything to share quite yet. I like it more without Sub-Legends. I'm still a bit iffy on UV prints. The dog is here. I don't have any treats. But the dog's here. I need to ask the wife to bring me some treats. I'm a bit iffy about UV prints on knobs, on non-knobs. I don't mind UV printing. my GMK abstract has been fine. Obviously it's too soon for any of them to rub off, but I think it's I think a legitimate concern to have that much UV printing, because you'll feel it. It could rub off. It's the risk. So totally understand. I view print on. I don't mind it. Does feel a little weird. Get some shine through. Could have just said UV print on alphas, but that would be too clear. UV print on non-novelties. Yeah, I liked it with the Hiragana Sub-Legends. Obviously, I think if we continue down that route, I probably would have spent a bit more time kind of cleaning up the Sub-Legends a little bit, because we just reused cherry-like ones. So someone redeemed a snack. I don't have a snack. I didn't bring it back. I don't know if you can hand me a snack so I can give it a snack.
Wow, you've said that word many times.
I know.
Okay.
The wife will give me a snack. Anything small. Whatever you want me to give her. Doesn't matter. Do you have a question? Why DCS instead of Swackies? Smaller runs. So DCS, I mean, there are a few reasons. I think DCS is kind of having its moment, which I think is nice. It has a different sound profile. It has some different costs involved. But generally, one of the big benefits of DCS is you can do smaller runs, right? So I think, yeah, it sort of can up the pricing. But I think there are quite a few good positives. I can't see.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Show them.
Yeah. Okay. A treat for the dog. Got a little blueberry, blackberry,
Ginormous blueberry.
a ginormous blueberry.
Wait, make her do something.
But I can't see her, so it doesn't matter. I'm giving it to the dog. I know you can't see her. I need a
Daddy, go
third.
to Daddy.
I need a third camera.
Yum yum.
Good job. There you go. Snack delivered. Thank you, my love. Totally fair. Didn't think about MOQ. Yeah, so that's sort of just kind of the benefit to DCS. I think I would love to run a Swaggy set in the future. And yeah, their schedule's pretty booked. So I don't know if we can get that in there. But yeah, so this follows somewhat similar kitting to Grass Valley. So expect the prices probably to be a little bit around the same pricing, maybe a little bit less. We'll kind of see when we get closer. But this does have sort of extra keys that I did not include in Grass Valley because I didn't need to, right? So like mod colored pipe and escape key. But this does have 6.25, 7, and 6U. And then there's there's numpad kit. Again, very similar kitting to Grass Valley, which I'm pretty happy with. And then you have your space bars and your second beam. So no nipple homing keys. No, we got the bars. We have the bars. Got the little bars. Boy. Okay, orange alert. Hold on, I gotta... Give me 1 second again, I'm sorry. I gotta go deal with something real quick. Sorry. All right, sorry about that. Well, I've needed some help with the cat. All right, let's see. What the hell did I miss? SP's Q is coming. Yeah, June's going to be a pretty stacked month. But luckily things can kind of be scheduled, so I'm not too worried about them being backed up. SWG Nerve 2 be the same as GMK. Manu said he can do what he wants. DCS Nerve. I purchased at a mech market. Okay, I'm catching up on this. Shows $240. Hello, Dream Girlie. Happy Friday. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I think if there was a DCS set or a GMK set and it's being rerun in a different manufacturer with the same designer, I'm hoping to see some improvements, either in kitting or novelties or whatever it may be. Do we know when GMK Dino hits? GMK Dino? Price, sure. Price helps a lot. But generally for me, okay, I guess let me explain my thought process. I don't want people who bought GMK Mudbeam, like myself, to feel bad that, or to how can I say this? To feel bad that there's now a cheaper set out there. There's no, like, it's hard to explain. Okay, I think it'd be nice if there was a reason for people who bought the previous set to buy the new one, or they're like, oh, okay, I'm good. I don't need the second one. Captain Sterling set. I don't know. I don't know if it's moved to sort of have group buy dates yet. I don't know if Captain Sterling has any vendors for GMK Dino. I will be selling Mudbeam. I will never sell Mudbeam. I will definitely be getting myself a DCS Mudbeam. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there needs to be a reason to either get it or not get it if you have the set in a different format. Not just the same and cheaper, because then, I don't know, kind of feel bad. Personally. But they can do what they want. It's fine. Okay, so GMK Orange Alert. What is this link to? Dino Jungle? Yeah, I don't... So Captain Sterling, is, as far as I know, doesn't have any or many vendors lined up quite yet. So it'll be a time, because there are some sets that just sort of take a while from IC to group buy. So I don't know. You'll have to ask. You'll have to ask him. Okay, so GMK Orange Alert. There's quite a bit of discussion on this set. I think we've sort of discussed it in Nav's Discord about what is an alert set. This is an Alex Soto set if I've ever seen one. Yes, they should just call it this GMK Alex's Alert. So there's been a bit of a discussion in Nav's Discord about what does it mean for a set to be an alert set. And I think initially, as far as my understanding, it was just the color of the legends throughout the set. So Red Alert, from my understanding, was just beige with red legends. Hello, Jonas. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Over time, these sort of alert sets have included an alert row. So in this case, like the bright orange row. The first alert set, in fact, did have an accent row. The people in Nav's Discourse are wrong. Perfect. Again, this is just the discussions. I think, to me, what it sort of turned into for an alert set to have an alert row seems to be the norm, right? When people see the name something alert I think there's sort of a certain expectation for the set to have an accent row, an alert row. So there was a bunch of conversations for Orange Alert not having an alert row, and the designer did change it. So yeah, my source, OTD Rebel, OTD Red Alert. Let me check it out. Yeah, perfect. Right? That has your... Okay, question though. Was that in... I don't know back then that they had like different kits, or it was just one kit, but was it part of... When you bought a kit, was it part of kind of the base kitting, Gibdo? Do you know? Or was it base kit? Perfect. Then that settles it. So for me personally, when I think of an alert row or an alert set, I think it'll have an alert row or accent row personally. So DCS probably will, yeah. So DCS Matte Beam will have packaging similar to panels if we hit the 250. Is the discussion that it comes with the accent row? Yeah, so the discussion is when and I don't have the screenshot of this originally, but it was GMK Orange Alert had the accent row, so the alert row at the top, as a separate kit. And the base kit did not include it. And the discussion is, why call it an alert set when it doesn't have it in the base kit? I think Green Alert was an example. The alert row was a separate kit. And so that's sort of the big discussion. Like, it should be, if it's an alert set, it should be in the base kit. It shouldn't be an add-on kit. That's sort of the discussion. Yeah. I think it should be in the base kit. Some depression alert and some other alert kits that have it. That's just a personal opinion. Some sets have it excluded. So, right. So GMK Alert, Bob Ross, love your username. As far as I understand, did have the accent as a separate kit. It was not in the base kit. It became a trend not to have it in base kit. We really are peculiar. We are incredibly peculiar, Aaron. And we will always have some disagreements on things. Why call alert save it's not alert? Yeah, that's sort of the opinion. So there's a lot of discussion in this thread why it's not in the base kit. So they did go and change it. So that's... The public has spoken. Yeah. If we spoon loud enough, it'll be included. So, and then there's also a bit of a discussion that this is similar to DCS Orange on Beige. I understand that discussion. I think it's two different profiles. And I think it's a slightly different orange too. It's a bit brighter, but regardless, I think it's fine. And yes, it's a bunch of different things. Only good argument I saw for a GMK Discord was that you can match an alert child kit with any other kit instead of having to buy an entire set. Yes. The kitting's pretty good. So you have all the kinds of homing bars, which is nice. You have your ISO support. You have some 40s. Yeah, so you have your 4-key 40s with the accents. And then you have all the space bars, almost all the space bars that you need. It's kind of cool to see accented keys in the 40s section, which is nice. There's also PPT Fan Antelope, but I think the set is bright orange. Yeah, there are quite a few sets with similar color scheme. I agree with you. And then there are some front printed UV legends on the print screen and pause. Nice kit. This orange on the mods, and then you get your alertless row. R5 though. What's wrong with it? Am I missing something? I don't like it. Too damn bad. No, I'm kidding. And then you get your alert list row, or kit. So yeah, see, Nana, as far as I understand, all windowed caps are UV printed. My whiteboard uses it and it's fine. Oh, I see. I don't know if any of the sets I have R5. Then you get your extensions, so a bunch of window keys and caps lock and some space bars, 6U, 2-3. So you can do 3-1-3 and your 6U. And then your orange alert katakana. That's cool. I'm curious how well this kit would do. Why? When katakana instead of something like Arabic, because I think it supports the industrial technical tone of the alert series more. I pick katakana instead of hiragana because hiragana looks softer and katakana, which again I feel doesn't interest. Katakana for alert. Well, it's a choice. Yeah. DC has big orange letters, hit way better. Yeah. I don't mind katakana. I think some of the... I think it's the double consonant. I don't know katakana too well. It does make the key up a bit busy. The renders are okay. I think it's fun. If you liked the idea of orange on beige, but not DCS, and you wanted GMK, here you go. Sublegend looks like kaiju. It does. It does. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's fine. It's beige. It's orange. We'll get it alertless. The orange is a bit strong for an alert row. It's nice. Yeah. I think it's super early. I don't know if they have any vendors yet. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about the sublegends, but I do think the extension kit is rather nice too. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Rainy Day. The third round of GMK Rainy Day. Same colors as the previous two rounds. Kitting subject to change upon feedback. So these are the colors. 9481, 10393, 4101. So I don't know much about the kitting from the previous rounds. This is nice. I kind of like it. Looks like Rainy Day. It is Rainy Day. Rainy Day round 3. I think I like it. I think I like it quite a bit. And the kitting's really good. It is calming. Have a late addition to the stream submissions. That's fine. Yeah, I can have a look. The only thing I would have changed in the kitting render is just swap the pipe, the 2 pipes around. But regardless, this is nice. I will... Let me add it. Mod pipe, best pipe. Wink. But yeah, no, I really like the colors. It's soothing. It's calm. The kitting's good. The colors are nice. Then you have your Spacebars kit. Off-centered 6U. You have your caps, window keys. You have Hangul if you want Hangul. I wish they would at least change something about Rainy Day. Wasn't the kit? It's the kitting updated, or is there the same? Give me a national kit. I like the top novelties. I don't care about the others. Shine Through and Spacebar kit. Yeah, I don't know why they bundled those two together. It's a bit of a strange choice, to be fair. No, I mean, like, add something new. Oh, the novelty's the same? Let me see. GMK Rainy Day. Let's look at R2. Oh, it's the same, isn't it? Oh. Okay, so not make any changes. I then agree with you, Kipto. I wish, again, just selfishly, I did not join Rainy Day R2, so I'm kind of okay with it. But, nothing different in this kit. And Spacebar kit's the same too, so I don't think that made any changes. Rainy Day alert row. Yeah, she's making an alert row kit. There's Hangul. Not bad Hangul. So, yeah, I don't know if there's any differences from R2 to R3. So, you know, again, I'll go back to my previous statement. I do think there should be a good reason for someone to want to get it, or not, either way. Maybe this is a good enough reason, like, it's good. It's the same kit. I don't feel bad having bought R2, for example. The novelties are cute. I think I like bridges too. And I'm assuming this is an umbrella and not something filling a little bucket with water. Trees and a lamppost. And then you get some desk mats. I kind of like this one, part of it. I think it's for people that missed the previous ones. Probably. Put it on the bottom and call it a puddle row. Yeah. Nice. You deserve your VIP. It's fine. I don't know if I care for this one, but I think this sort of stonewashed desk mat, I think it's really nice. Yeah, this is a nice set. I adore the colors. It's nice. It's a classic. Yeah. So, there you go. There's a nice photo of R2. Citizen Watch. Okay, cool. Sorry. Yeah, I like it. I think this is a yes from me. Sorry. I think probably just base kit for me, and maybe the novelties. Yeah, I adore the colors. It's really nice. And I think selfishly, I'm okay with this being matching R2. Right, so people who join R2, they don't feel bad. It's the same. People who missed it feel good because they can get it again. All right, what did you share? Hikobo Citrus Relativity. Ooh. Okay, you know what? I think Brainaha should just have a subscription model. Because so far, I don't know if there's a set that I haven't liked. Oh, that's so cool. You know what this... You know what this reminds me of? Some novelties are busy. Yeah, I don't love all the novelties. I think the tab key is nice. Let me see if I can find what this reminds me of. If this ran out, I'd have a set for my oblique. It will probably be soon, right? Right now has keycap sets, I think, run pretty quickly after reveal. I just need to find it. Okay. And again, I'm not saying it's the same, but it does remind me of Barraguda or Becky's GMK entry. I wish she ran this. But it sort of reminds me of this a little bit. The W8, it is nice. Like, listen, I adore the alphas. I really enjoy the tab novelty. I don't care for some of the other ones, but it's nice. I wish there was some kitting images so we can kind of see the entire kit, but this is nice. KKB is cuter. Yeah, it's different. It just sort of reminded me of it, that's all. Base kit will have normal mods. Yeah, I assume this is just sort of the kit with the novelty kit. This is nice. I think this will go really well on your orange oblique. Might need to get this. Yeah, this is nice. Oh, Brenna. Knocking out of park it again. All right, MT type 75. Orange always makes my wallet. I don't have any orange sets. Micklin Rebirth has some orange in it, but I don't have any orange sets. So, all right, MT type 75, our magnetic modular keyboard. Currently trying to decide if I want GMK carbon for 100 shipped for the oblique. Let's have a look. Now fucking distracted me. That's okay. Would it be the lighter base? I don't know, Nana. I mean, I think you should get it anyways, because it's 100. Yeah, price is good. And if it doesn't match, you can either sell it or put it on something else. I kind of like it though. I worry that the orange might clash a little bit because I don't know how close it'll be. I think from some of the renders, it does not look that close. If you're not in love with it, if it does not bring you joy, don't buy it. Don't buy it. That's how I feel. All right, let's see. So this is a magnetic modular keyboard. Okay. Got a bunch of vendors. Let's see. Hi, everyone. We are MT Technology, a small tech company based in the US and Japan. We built the MT75, a magnetic modular keyboard. We have partnered with Keyrative and the vendors listed above to deliver a one-of-a-kind typing experience. We built this keyboard to be a colorful addition to your desk and to your productivity. The MT type can be paired with modules based around your daily routine and demands. But if you just use the gray mods, it's okay, even if it doesn't match. Yeah, that's true. But it has orange legends, so your call, Nana. I mean, 100 is not that bad. Probably a good deal for it. The design of the keyboard was inspired by the colorful nature of video games like Splatoon and Jet Set Radio. That's a hell of a lot of reading. I'm going to skip this. So 75% High grade alley housing with natural finish. Custom developed keycaps. Interesting. Low profile switches, hot swappable, 5-layer internal foam. So if you don't like foam, probably want to turn around. Silicone accents, magnetically attaching feet. It reminds me of my drop keyboard pad feet. Wireless and wired, RGB backlighting. What the hell's with the handle? That's an awkward crop. Oh, this is work louder Nomad, but with the handle. Low profiles need more love, but no one was doing it, well, it seems. This is weird. What the? Okay. This is a better shot of the rear than the previous one. Okay, so this is really low profile. And you've got gigantic feet. Don't like it. I don't know how I feel about it. There are things I like about it. Okay, let me go up the things I like about it. Yeah, I don't like the keycaps. I don't care for the handle. I personally don't need a keyboard to have a handle. Especially one that might be on the left, because let me show you. When I'm at my desk, right, when I'm at my desk, this is how I sit. Right, I always have my hand kind of resting on the side here. But the issue now with this is going to push it even further. So if I can remove the handle, cool. What I do like is this. I kind of adore this inset kind of panel, I guess, with the sort of buttons and the USB key. I'm assuming that's the switch sort of mode and turn on and off. I think it's nice. The feet are really weird, but it doesn't matter. You're not really going to see it. Could your pinky probably rest inside the handle? Yeah, but then it could. Like it might be fine. I still don't care for the handle personally. Ooh, these are photos. Okay. The thing I'm gonna step back, take a few steps back here. The thing I like about the handle, it sort of reminds me of like, I'm on the, hold on. Can't believe I forgot the name. The US CSS Nostromo. Like I'm on the Nostromo walking around fixing things, and I need to like use this little pad to like type on. That's what this kind of reminds me of. It's sort of from that universe with the flower on it. So it's a little more cuter than it probably needs to be. I don't like the keycaps. I don't quite understand. And then you get modules. Oh shit. I don't know what these are supposed to be, but this is cool. So you can get an extension column. You can get your knobs, and then you just smack it to the side. And they have some colorways. I wish they had different keycaps on it. Maybe. So they have no pricing. So we'll see. And then the greenish is probably the best. Can you link? Link what? Yeah, just open the dock. modules are interesting. It's kind of cool. I wonder if they would open source it so other people can make modules. But how do they connect? Projector price $2.99.
I am
I'm
Shark.
Shark.
Isn't
Isn't
that
that
neat?
neat?
You couldn't name
Hello,
something
hello.
I
Thank you for the
couldn't
follow. I
eat.
appreciate it. How are you? It's growing on me. Where'd you see the price? Oh, there it is. $2.99.
Fish and a crab, dolphin and skate.
No,
One
you
time
didn't
I
have to do
ate
that, thank
an old
you.
license plate.
I
Looking at
appreciate
me, you'd think, sure,
the
he's
subscription. I
a
appreciate you.
everything.
Thank you. It is growing on me. I still don't like the handle. I think the modules are cool. And if they open source the connection, that's kind of cool. Okay. $300. I'm assuming with low profile, you have to use low profile keys. I've never used a low profile keyboard, so I actually have no idea. I don't love the keycaps that they have, personally. Okay. 7 degrees. Did it say what switches? No. So just low profile switches. You talking about this photo? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's because of it's a prototype. I'm hoping they would have more photos closer to when they start to buy. So I would want it to be more matte. Yeah, I think if it's similar to this and it's not shiny, I agree. I don't like the shiny. A bit more matte would be nice. Yeah, I agree with Wobbly. Smells sus. Bead blasted? It's a prototype, so I honestly no idea. We'll have to kind of see when it gets closer. Don't care for the other colors. I think that this kind of lime green is kind of nice. And I'd like to learn more about the modules, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. We done it. We done it with ICs. Done it. All right. Another DCS. So many DCS that's running. No, don't want to subscribe. So this is DCS Dream Alert. This is in group buy now, and it does follow tiered pricing. So it's running from 24th all the way to the 7th. Yes, Metanoia reached group buy. Yeah, we talked about that last week. Are you getting one? Did you buy one? Did you join the group buy? So as with other similar DCS sets, this is tier-based pricing. So the more it gets sold, the lower the pricing gets. And honestly, the pricing is pretty decent. So at 75 MOQ is 125, and then at 150, it's $115. That's pretty good. And same with the smaller kits. They're just priced at 25, so no discount on those, which is fine. It does mean that the numpad feels a tad expensive. What? Hold on. $56. Oh, this is a down payment. I think. $56 for a numpad, I think is a bit much. I wish DCS would come in a nice box like Panels did, and maybe Mudbeam. So Mudbeam is 99.9% will come in a nice box. It's sort of what I'm talking to Mike and Neflock. Because it'll have to be 250 MOQ because custom colors, and we want to do a box. I quit buying keyboards, but I did the photo shoot for it. It got me so close to buying boards again, but my 9-month streak is standing. I see. Did you like it in person? Good night, Yamanuchi. Sleep well. Yeah, I forget who I was talking to about this. My only thing I don't love about this set is just how light the legends are on the keycaps. But I absolutely adore the sort of lavender purple. Genuinely incredible board. Awesome. I'm excited for those getting it. I'll be skipping it. But it is a very pretty board. Kitting is interesting. So you have 7U and 6U, so no 6.25. But you do get your 2.7, 2.22, and extra B. You get your windowed caps, windowed scroll, F13. Interesting kitting. Not bad. And then if you don't want the alert, you can do non-alert row. You get your separate 6.25. Thank you for not calling it a normie kit. See, Anna? Kidding. You get your macro pad, numpad that includes alert and non-alert, ICUK and Nord. I do think the numpad at $56 is quite expensive, but it is quite a bunch of keys, so kind of understandable. Yeah, this runs till June 7th. And it's available at Toro, KTEX, Unity Keys, Protypist, Divinity, and Typist Club. I don't think there are any board renders for this, unfortunately. Yeah, it's just a keycap, so not bad. Okay, this one I blame Nana. I usually don't cover these, but I wanted to cover this because I joined the raffle. And blame's a hard word. I thank Nana for sharing these because I adore these. So these are, I thought at first that these are the Analog Dreams. I did enter. Yep. For these two. So I thought these were for Analog Dreams because of the color scheme. But these are for Kurokawa, GMK Kurokawa. And so I entered for the Sweet Remains and the Kokoro. Kokoro? It does glow in the dark a little bit. But it's so cool. I don't have any archetype artisans. And the form does close in 3 hours. So if you want to fill it out, just type link and go. Or no, actually no, don't fill it out. Give me a higher chance. And then the sort of like kind of see the skeleton a little bit. They're just really cool. I think it's awesome. Is it a raffle? It is a raffle. Yeah. And it's not cheap. It's $85 for one. I think these are, the other one's a bit cheaper. See the $50 for two. It's a lot. I rarely buy these. Yeah, it's better people watching. Yeah, just skip it. It's overpriced. It looks bad. Just, just skip it. You don't want to enter it. This one's kind of cool too, but I think I preferred the other two. That's archetype. It's only open for a few more hours. Okay, so I don't know if some of y'all were watching KTEX earlier. Here's a link so you know what not to click. Nana, you're making it a bit too easy. No, but seriously, if you're interested, go and join the raffle. So RF-8X. So this is an EC enclosure only, no internal parts. So alley housing is $350. It's expensive. And then you can kind of get all the other kind of additions. So it does add up fairly quickly, right? So you're looking at what, $450? $460 for at least the case, the plate, the board, and whatever it is in the accessory pack. there was a question in KTex's Discord, not Discord, his their stream this morning. Why is it piss yellow and not sort of clear top? I think there's some history for EC having kind of piss yellow. I wish they had a different name, but it's fine. Tops, but they did try clear. But out of the two samples that they got, they were both a little bit different. So the manufacturer they chose could not guarantee consistency in coloring, so they just went with piss yellow. Yeah, so you get piss yellow, robin egg, volcano, and then you get your alloy housing. So silver, volcano, and robin egg as well. And then you can choose between win key, win keyless, and then your bottom housing can be different too. So about $350 for both alloy, and then $360 for a PC top. The reason why I want to clear personally is so I can do it and put DCS panels on it. But the orange is almost calling my name as well. So I think it's cool. It runs till the 8th. So you have some time. And it is available kind of worldwide. So KTex, Toro, OmniType, Coffee Keys, GeonWorks, Prototype is KB Defense, Amino Keys, and MOKP. And the orange bottom, like the orange and the bottom blue. Let's see. Orange. It is kind of nice. I think that's the one I liked, or the opposite. It's also kind of nice. It really depends on the keycaps you want to put on it. Yeah, I think they're both kind of a winner. I've never tried EC. I want to follow Jabronis's footsteps and convert and do an EC conversion on my classic TKL. But then that'll change it. So I don't know. I'll sort of think about it. But it's cool. It's cool. And then last but not least, the Key Cult 260. So this ends on the 19th. And yeah, I did not look at this too much, to be perfectly honest. But this is a 60% Key Cult. So let's see, how much is this thing? Stone and stainless. It's expensive. Oh, that was the most expensive one. Okay, it gets a little cheaper. So stone is mostly stone and stainless. I do like this stone color though, but it's a bit pricey. Oh shit, that's kind of cute. What is this? White and teal? Oh shit. No, I don't need it. Shit. Yeah, so this is the Key Cult 260 and runs till the 19th. I think the stone and stainless is a bit too expensive. It's a very nice color, but $685 for a 60. I don't know. The white and teal is cute. It's still quite pricey. $395. How much was the oblique? Because I did get an oblique for. How much did I pay for the oblique? Maybe I can't complain too much on pricing. Two different boards though. Hold on one second. Got some mail. 1 second. All right, sorry about that. We have some mail too. So yeah, I think the stone is too expensive for me. I think the white and teal, well, white and teal is a winner for colors. And the pricing, it does match the oblique a little bit, doesn't it? 325. Yeah, I think the teal and white, I think it's quite nice.
Fish and a crab, dolphin
Mango.
and skate. One time I ate an old
Thank you
license
for the
plate.
raid.
Looking at me, you'd think,
How was your
he's
stream?
ate everything.
Welcome in, Raiders. For those that don't know me, my name is Shark. Every Friday I do ICs and group buy reviews. And this is what I look like. Hello, Mango. Who doesn't know Shark? I don't know. There might be some people. There might be some. Designer Grass Valley. That's true. I should probably shield that. So I do have a keycap set currently in group buy called DCS Grass Valley. Ends on Monday. So go and check it out if you like DCS. Thank you, Mango. Oh, Mango, one day I would like to invite you to do an IC and a group buy review with me. We can do a co-streaming. That'd be fun. But yeah, so that's Key Cult 260. And again, that runs till the 19th. And a man who roasts Manu nonchalantly. I'm pretty good at it. Co-streaming was a lot of fun, so I'd be down. All right, let's do it. I think it'd be fun. Because I think it'd be nice to hear more perspective on different from different people. I think it'd be cool. Luckily we have mail too that I can open right now. We can go through it. So we're not done with the stream yet. So Mango, I will probably watch your stream, but TLDR on the Lumen, how much you love it. Spoiler alert, Nana was right. I'm excited. Niku did ship it, so it should be here hopefully next week. Mango keeps eat. Not eat yet? Alright. Oh my god. Okay. I ordered a few things from Signature Plastics. One of them is a bay. So for those who don't know, so this is a bay. And I wanted to illustrate a few things. So the bay goes right there. It has anti-enter mounting points. And then if you do... Oh, good night, Eisnet. Maybe you're not done with the stream, but I have to go. Already screwed my sleep schedule. Go sleep well. Have a great weekend. Appreciate you being here.
Couldn't name something I couldn't eat.
Mango keeps. Yeah, screw you, Mango. Should have streamed longer and do food mukbang. No, don't force Mango to stream longer than she needs to. Don't do that to streamers. But yeah, so this is where the bay goes. So if you're unsure about the Grass Valley Bay, you can't use it, you can use it. Just make sure you use split backspace and put your tilde up there. Your pipe. And you're good to go. Easy. So you just need a PCB that can do split backspace. And then you're solid. Shark Mango? No. No. I don't deserve to be on the same level as Mango. And then I ordered a grab bag. Or just unuse a pipe key. You can do that too. I thought the grab bag would be a much smaller bag. What the fuck? I don't know. Shit. So this was a separate... I'm excited to work with you on keycaps down the line. Yeah, no, I'm definitely down. Don't spoil things. Don't spoil it. So this was a separate order because I needed to use this for something. And the grab bag fucking included quite a few of them. Huh, one without legends. Anyone wants a teal bay? Where'd you get this? If you go to Signature Plastics' website, they have a grab bag. And here's another funky little enter key. It's a lei, I think. I don't know how you use it. I have no clue. I've never used this one. They're not going to focus? Is my camera not focusing today? Okay, so we have a funny little enter. Ooh! What is that? Is that from Nerve? I got a Nerve key. Too bad I don't have a full set. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Don't know what that is. Like an artifact, a broken key. Then we have some SA. No, it's not SA, is it? No. And this is the ISO enter. I think it is SA. It might be. I think it is SA. And this is the ISO enter for DCS. I don't think that's Nerve either. Yeah, you can see it's slightly different. This is cool. I wonder if we'd be able to build an entire keyboard with what's in here. Whoa. That's a big ass confirm. Is this a 1 pound bag? Let me see. I don't remember. That's what I was so surprised when it showed up. I don't know what I ordered or what size. Yeah, this is a 1 pound. This is a 1 pound bag. What the hell is this? Ah, that's another... This is so cool. We have so many bays. There's a fucking... Yeah, there's a 5 pound bag too. Oh, I got some ruined ones. Oh, good. Holy. Look at this chunker. Okay, so this is... But look at how thick it is. You have fully stocked bay pad protection, I know. I can literally have different bay pads on different... Yeah, I'm curious if there would be more Nerve here. A bunch of space bars. We have enter and ISO enters for days. I don't know what to use that for. We have log out. That's kind of nice. And I now know why you're here. This is statistic. Susie, I'm sorry. Wait, this is Alps? This is so cool. There's some really cool caps in here, actually. We like to have fun over here. Yeah, it's all good fun. Okay, so we're getting somewhere in terms of matching colors. Oh, this is cute. It's a nice pink. I did not expect this to be this many keycaps. What is nice though? Okay, that's really cute too. Look at that. Little smiley face. Okay, so the benefit of this is I also get to see what the legends are available. 3 stream streak. Thank you, Nico. Nico, you have no idea how excited I am for the Lumen to show up. Tote empty. Give the pup a snack. Come. Remy, come. Oh no. Remy, come. Someone knocked on the door. Inflation. Sit. Come. Whoa. There she is. She got her snack. Oh. Yeah, Baby Shark is removed for IC and group ice. That's all. Just on Fridays. So that I can upload the VOD. Any other fun keys in here? Change acid. Ooh. I think that's nerve too, isn't it? That's a change agent. Did Manu make that one? That is a giant F12. Oh, you can't see it. There you go. Manu definitely sent it. Trying to see if we have more. Like, I don't even know what the hell that says. Cambier ISD? Cancel, escape. Some of these are really cool. That's pretty awesome. So much bread, so much meat, no veggies left. Oh, I reached the last third of the Donner and I'm yet again reminded why I prefer Durham. Generally, yeah, I don't love it when I eat a sandwich or a wrap and the last bite is just bad. It's just shit. Some of these are pretty cool, I have to admit. I'll have to go through. Honestly, I really don't know if we have enough for a full set. This is pretty nice. There's so many bays. Oh my god. Why did I buy a separate bay? Fine. It's fine. Oh, this one's strange. It's like a milky white. That kind of freaks me out. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, some of these are kind of nice actually. Hey, at least it's your chosen bay. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Oh, there's another tote. Zafrit tote. We have a bunch of blanks. What's this one? I don't even know what that is. That's kind of cool. No benefit. Wait. This is check? Oh, that's cool. What does it mean? Do you know? We got some moons. Zafrit means close. Oh, cool. So close. And what's the tote mean? Closure bag. Whoa. Okay, the tote is English? Okay. I wasn't sure if it was another Czech word. This is kind of cool. I don't know how I would use this thing. I could use it in my little numpad. Wait a minute. Now we're cooking. Hold on. Hold on. We're cooking. We're literally cooking right now. It's fucking perfect. Nah. You can literally just like, you know what, fuck you. You can have it as like a disconnect button. Look at that, it's perfect. And you gave it 2 keys, and you're good. I'm just gonna leave that there. It's actually kind of cool. It needs 2 more keys, but that's pretty awesome. Okay, you know what? This is kind of cool. Whoa. See some nice yellows? Yeah, there's some very nice yellow keys. I don't know if there are any in that yellow. I can try and see, kind of go through it and see. I don't think any are T-Rex. Ooh, this is like a nice salmon-y color. Do I know what? Hold on. Hold the phone. No, okay, never mind. I found 4 day pack. Okay, I'm saving this. If I was rich, I'd order the 5-pound bag. You know, incredible. You get 5 times what you see in front of you. You get 5 times the amount. How much was this? $20 for this bag. I love that the red key next to change Asian. This one? Yeah, it's kind of nice, isn't it? I don't know what it is. There's some really nice colors in here. Very bright pinks. Okay, you know what? This is kind of cool. I'm happy I got this for $20. That's really not bad. Ooh. Do these match? Yeah. It's kind of nice. I don't yet know if we could. It's the logo of the 40% keyboard Discord server. This one? Oh, that's cool. I should take a photo and share it with them. And I have a bunch of these little lays. Long ass enter. I think that's what it stands for. Well, that's really cool. Thanks for letting me know, Barbara. And it's funny, we got some Nerve keys. That's absolutely hilarious. Oh, and this is DCS with Cherry Legends. So you can do DCS with... Oh, you can't see it. Let me zoom out. So you can do DCS with Cherry as well, or Gordon. Little ass enter. But it's longer than it is little, but it could be little. I don't know what lay stands for. I thought it's long. Any other fun ones in here? Oh, there's View. That's kind of cool. Marrel. Yeah, this is cool. Okay. Again, I don't know if we have enough for an entire keyboard. But this was awesome. Lay pad. Could do a lay pad, right? Because it's a very basic mounting. Yeah, this is cool. Whoa, look at this one. 2x2 lay pad, yeah. These two are kind of fascinating. That one. Claim F2E. Alright, you know what? There's your tiny little enter. Okay, yeah, it's awesome. With so many keys. Oh my lord. I didn't know why it didn't register in my head. Is this their UV print? Is this the keyboard hobby equivalent of a Pokemon card pack opening? It totally is. Yeah, I think this is UV print. I can't really... No. I can't really feel it. Might be dice up. Maybe it's dice up. Yeah, this is cute. Okay. Sweet. Masku a fish. Except this is cheaper and more usable. This is a lot cheaper. I mean, $20 for who knows how many keycaps. At $110 shipped to Slovakia, it's not so cheap. No. Do you want it sent to my place? No. Okay, I'm gonna put this all back. And maybe one day we will try and buy one of your notes. Maybe one of these days we'll try and we'll put a keyboard with this bag and see what we can do, see how far we can get. But I'm glad I was able to show how bait pads work. Because I don't know if some people know that you can just do it with an ANSI enter. You don't have to do anything. All you need to do is obviously you need your pipe key somewhere if you use pipe, or not. If you don't use pipe, don't Don't sweat it. Goodbye, shark. I know this actually ended up quite cool. I'm actually quite pleased with it. Let's show the wife. She might enjoy this too. Play is a nice development. It's kind of cute. Don't know what I'd use it for. And I don't know how you use it. Maybe it's on a small little... I don't know. $90 for shipping and taxes criminal. Yeah, it's not great. Okay, I want to save... I want to save the nerve ones. And nerve-esque ones. Because that's kind of cool. Those I'm saving. And the rest can go in. This is kind of cool too. It looks familiar. But I can't put my... Cool. I should save 2 of these for something. $45 cost. Oh, jeez. And this is fascinating. I don't really know what you use this for. Oh, Lord. That's kind of neat. But I think for Grass Valley, it would have been really cool to do some extra legends. Our mail order husbands, I think. You can stay with us if you want. And what the hell do you use a giant ass confirm for? I've never seen one this big. Can I just put it... Because I don't use those keys on a 65. I don't use them. That's kind of cool. Pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, so that is the signature plastic grab bag. You obviously don't get to pick what you get. And it's $20 for 5 pounds worth of keycaps. And you get some fun ones. Like you could get Nerve. Awesome. That was cool. Okay. I think that was a highlight for my stream today. Awesome. Is there... I think I'm done for today. I think that's all I wanted to chat about. Who do y'all want to raid? Any suggestions? Alex is live. Good to Alex. Yeah, it's gonna be 120 USD to Norway. Oh, jeez. You're going to bed? Sleep well, Nana. Thank you for being here. You have a wonderful weekend. Yeah, we'll just raid Alex. It's not like he needs more viewers. And then Mango. I'm gonna message you on Discord. Maybe we can organize a little co-stream one Friday. Do ICs together. I think it'd be fun. I'm game. So let's go give Mr. Alex Sotos some love. I appreciate everyone being here. I will post a schedule for next week on Sunday as usual. As a reminder, T says Grass Valley is running. 3 more days for the group buy. It ends on Monday. And then we have a bunch of other things happening in June. So it's going to be busy. Thank you for being here. Hopefully sometime next week we will do the Lumen. Hopefully I do it some justice. Oh, Speedy, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yes, I will see y'all on Tuesday at 2:30 p.m. PST, my usual time. And we'll figure out what we'll be doing next week. Hopefully the Lumen arrives sometime early in the week. See if we can do it on Thursday or not. Yeah, go give Alex some love. And Nana, thank you for the gifted sub there. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. That means a lot to me. So thank you. Have a good weekend. And enjoy the rest of your late Friday or early Saturday, depending where you are. Have a good weekend. Thank you, Nana. Appreciate it. Bye bye.